So we'll be looking at solving equations, but this time it will be the simultaneous equation. So simultaneous equations can be solved through two methods. We have the elimination method, or you have the substitution method. I have to create another video for substitution. So we'll be focusing on the elimination method. As it says elimination, just like if you're playing a game, elimination means removing, getting rid of. So in this case, you're trying to get rid of one of the equations and just focus on one. And in also trying to get rid of one of the equations, you're also trying to get rid of one of the variables. And so you will only have one variable focusing on at a time. So given these equations, 4x plus 4y equal 12. 3x minus 2y is equal 4. So a thing that you must note is that for both equations, the value of x must be the same, and the value of y must be the same. So now you're trying to get rid of one of the equations. Generally what you do, you look at the coefficients of the variables. You consider to yourself, what can you do to one of the equations in order for the coefficient of one of the variables to be the same. So if you look at these now, what can you do to one equation in order for them to be the same? You wouldn't really think of anything readily. You would have to probably multiply both equations by something for you to get them being the same. But look at the y's now. What can you do to this in order to get to that? This is 2 and this is 4. 4 is a multiple of 2. So you can multiply 2 by 2 in order to get 4. So what you generally do, you can label them as equation 1 and equation 2. So multiply equation 2, and please note, it's the entire equation that you'll have to multiply. It's not just one term out of it, but the entire thing must be multiplied by the same number. So I'm going to write back equation 1. So 4x plus 4y equal 12. Now you're going to write back equation 2 by multiplying what's inside here by what's out here. So 2 multiplied by 3, that gives you 6. So this will become 6x. Put back your sign, minus 2 multiplied by 2y, that gives you 4y, equal 4 multiplied by 2 gives you 8. Now, because the signs are the same, you'll just add equations together. If the signs were, because the signs are different, you will add them together, but if they were the same, you will have to put a subtraction sign on the outside in order for you to combine the equations together. So now you're going to be adding them, so combining them. 4x plus 6x, that gives you 10x. Now, positive 4y minus 4y, that gives you 0y, equal 12 plus 8, that gives you 20. So now you can simplify this to say 10x must be equal to 20. And just like in solving equations, you're trying to get the variable by itself. So since it's being multiplied by 10, you divide both sides by the 10. So dividing this by 10 and dividing this by 10. So this would mean that x is equal to 2. So now that you have the value of x, you can choose any of the original equations and substitute the value of x in it, and then you will move on. So I'm going to choose equation number 1 for us to use to find the value of y. So 4x plus 4y is equal to 12. So we know the original equation, we know that x is 2. So it means you're substituting the value of x for the numerical value. So 4, the value of x is 2, so you put that in a bracket, plus 4y must be equal to 12. Now, this means multiply, so 4 multiplied by 2, that gives you 8. 8 plus 4y is equal to 12. You are trying to get this by itself, or you are solving the equation. So 4y is equal to 12. Because this is being added, you will have to subtract it, minus 8. So equal 12 minus 8 gives you 4, and so 4y. So 4y is equal to 4. Solving for the value of y, This is multiplying, so the opposite of multiplying, dividing. So you'll have 4y over 4, or divided by 4, equal 4 divided by 4. So that means y is equal to 1. So generally what you do, you just simply say, therefore, by putting the 3 dots, x equal 2 and y equal 1. So you'll just put a therefore and put both of them together so you'll know. And in order to prove if your answers are correct, you can simply substitute it in the next equation and see if it works out. So since x is 2, so you will just replace the x with 2, so 3 times 2 gives you 6. 6 minus 2 multiplied, this is 1, so 2 multiplied by 1 gives you 2. So this will say 6 minus 2 equal 4. So that will prove that the values that you found are indeed correct. So that's how you solve simultaneous equations using the elimination method. Tune in again next time for solving simultaneous equations using the substitution method, which is a different approach to solving simultaneous equations. Thanks for watching. See you next time.